Be still for a moment. Just be still. Can you feel it? The quiet hum of the universe around you? Perhaps you are in a room that has become your whole world. You may know the cracks in the ceiling like the lines on your own hand. You may know the rhythm of the machines, the scent of the air, the weight of the blanket upon you. You may hear the muffled sounds of a world that continues on just outside your window. And in this stillness, in this quiet place, there is a voice, not mine, another voice, a whisper you have always known, even if you've forgotten how to listen. It is the whisper of fear. It tells you stories of endings. It paints pictures of darkness. It speaks of loss, of letting go, of the great and terrifying unknown. It clenches your heart and steals your breath. It makes you feel profoundly, terribly alone.
I am here to tell you, with all the love and certainty in creation, that this voice of fear is a liar. Its power is an illusion. Its darkness is nothing but a shadow, and a shadow can only exist when there is a great and brilliant light somewhere nearby. Today, we are not going to fight the shadow. We are not going to wrestle with it. We are simply going to turn together and face the light. A light so warm, so magnificent, so absolute, that all shadows must, by their very nature, flee. This is not a goodbye. This is not an elegy for a life that is ending. This is an awakening. This is an invitation to understand that the journey you are on is not leading to a cliff, but to an ocean. And you are not falling. You are flowing. You are being carried home.
Let us first speak of this moment, right now, the feeling in your body, the thoughts in your mind, the storm of anxiety, the waves of sadness. It is real. Let us honor it. Let us not pretend it isn't there. God does not ask you to deny your pain. He meets you in the middle of it. He is not afraid of your tears. He collects them. He is not ashamed of your weakness. He is made strong in it. The Bible tells us in Psalm 56:8, "You have kept count of my tossings. Put my tears in your bottle. Are they not in your book?" Think of that. Every restless night, every moment of sorrow, every single tear you have ever cried, not one has been missed, not one has been forgotten. They are recorded. They are held. They mattered to the Creator of all things. You matter that much. In the grip of fear, our world shrinks. It can shrink to the size of this bed, this room. But I want you to feel a different reality. I want you to feel the unshakable foundation beneath you. The psalmist knew this foundation. In the midst of his own terror and sorrow, David wrote these immortal words in Psalm 23. Let them wash over you now. Let them be your reality. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Did you hear it? The promise is not that there will be no valley. The promise is that you will walk through it, and you will not walk alone. I will fear no evil, for you are with me. This is the anchor for your soul. Right now, in this moment, you can choose to hold on to it. The fear is the storm, the wind, the waves, but God is the anchor. He is the unmovable, unbreakable reality. Breathe in. As you breathe in, imagine you are breathing in His peace, the peace that surpasses all understanding. Breathe out. As you breathe out, imagine you are releasing the fear, the anxiety, the tension. Give it to Him. He can bear it. Let's try it again. Breathe in His strength. Breathe out the weakness. Once more. Breathe in His presence. Breathe out the loneliness. He is here, not in the abstract, not in a distant heaven. Here, in this room, closer than your own breath. The prophet Isaiah delivered this promise directly from the heart of God in Isaiah 41:10. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. This is not a suggestion, it is a divine declaration, a promise from the one who set the stars in motion and who knows you by name. He will uphold you. He is upholding you right now.
Now, let us do something beautiful. Let us take a journey back, not with regret, not with longing, but with wonder. Let us look upon the tapestry of your life. From where you stand, so close to it, you may only see the tangled threads, the knots, the messy backstitching. You may see the dark threads of pain, of mistakes, of grief. You may see the faded threads of moments long past. But God sees the other side. He sees the masterpiece he has been weaving from the very beginning. Every single thread had a purpose. Every color, every texture was chosen by a master artist to create a portrait of you, a life that is unique and unrepeatable in all of human history. Let your mind drift back.
Go back to the very beginning, to the wonder of childhood. Can you remember the feeling of the sun on your skin, the scent of rain on hot pavement, the taste of your favorite meal cooked by loving hands? Remember the sound of laughter, your laughter, free and unburdened. That was a gift, a thread of pure gold. Psalm 139 says, "For you formed my inward parts. You knitted me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Before you took your first breath, you were known. You were designed. That spark of joy you felt as a child, that was the divine spark He placed within you. Now move forward. Think of your youth, the awkwardness and the triumphs, first loves, first heartbreaks, the dreams you had for the future, so bold and bright, the friendships that shaped you. Remember sitting with a friend, sharing secrets, feeling understood? That connection, that love, that was a thread of vibrant silver. That was God showing you a reflection of His own desire for communion with you.
Think of your accomplishments, the challenges you overcame, the work you did. Perhaps you built a business. Perhaps you built a home. Perhaps you taught a child to read. Perhaps you cared for a sick parent. Perhaps you simply offered a kind word to a stranger who desperately needed it. Do not measure these things by the world's standards of success. Measure them in moments of integrity, of effort, of love. Every act of creation, of service, of kindness was a thread of deep, rich color woven into your tapestry. You were co-creating with God. You were extending His hands into the world. And what of the loves of your life? The love for a spouse, a partner that saw you through decades. The fierce, world-altering love for a child. The moment you first held them and understood a love so profound it hurt. The love for your parents, for your siblings, for the family you chose. This love is the most brilliant thread of all. It is the color of heaven itself. Because God is love. 1 John 4:16 tells us, God is love, and whoever abides in love abides in God, and God in him. Every time you loved, you were dwelling in the very essence of God. Every time you were loved, you were feeling the touch of God. This love does not end. It cannot end.
It is more real than the body that contains it. It is an eternal energy that you have created and that has created you. Now, let us be brave. Let us look at the dark threads, the moments of pain, the losses that brought you to your knees, the failures that filled you with shame, the times you felt lost, abandoned, or broken. Do not turn away from them. See them now, not as mistakes, but as part of the pattern. These are the threads that give the tapestry its depth, its contrast. It is in the darkness that the light threads shine most brightly. It was in those moments of desperation that your character was forged. It was in that brokenness that you learned compassion. It was in that grief that you understood the true value of love. Romans 8:28 is not a platitude. It is a cosmic promise. And we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called according to His purpose. All things, not just the good things, all things. Your pain was not wasted. Your suffering was not for nothing. God, the Master Weaver, has taken even the darkest, most painful threads of your life and woven them into the story of your redemption. He has used them to make the final picture even more beautiful, more profound. Look at it now, your whole life, the joy and the sorrow, the triumphs and the failures, the love given and the love received. It is not a random collection of events. It is a story, an epic story, and God is looking at it and at you, and He is saying what He said at the dawn of creation: "It is very good."
And so we arrive here, at this sacred and holy moment, the moment the voice of fear has been screaming about, the moment called the end. But we will not call it that, for we have a guide who has walked this path before us and has redefined it for all time. His name is Jesus Christ. The fear of death is, at its heart, the fear of being alone and the fear of nothingness. But Jesus confronts both of these fears with a promise so radical it shook the world. He stood before the tomb of His friend, Lazarus. He saw the grief of the family. He felt the sting of death. The Bible tells us Jesus wept. He understands. He has been there. But then He spoke the words that changed everything. In John 11:25 through 26, He declared, "I am the resurrection and the life. Whoever believes in me, though he die, yet shall he live, and everyone who lives and believes in me shall never die." This is the single most important promise in human history. It is a key that unlocks the final door. He did not say, "I will give you resurrection and life." He said, "I am the resurrection and the life." It is his very nature. Death is not a period at the end of your sentence. It is a comma. It is a pause before the most glorious chapter begins. It is not an ending. It is a transition. It is not a door slamming shut. It is a gate swinging open. Think of a caterpillar. It lives its entire life crawling on a leaf. That leaf is its whole world. It eats, it grows, it exists. And then, one day, an irresistible urge comes upon it, an instinct it does not understand. It wraps itself in a shroud. To the outside world, it looks like death. It is still, it is silent, it is, for all intents and purposes, gone. But inside that chrysalis, the most glorious transformation is taking place. A miracle of unimaginable complexity and beauty. And then, one day, that tomb breaks open, and what emerges is not the old creature, but something new. Something it could never have imagined in its life on the leaf. It emerges with wings of iridescent color. It is no longer bound to the earth. It can fly. It can dance in the wind and drink nectar from the sun. The Apostle Paul wrote about this very mystery in 1 Corinthians 15. "Listen, I tell you a mystery. We will not all sleep, but we will all be changed, in a flash, in the twinkling of an eye. For the perishable must clothe itself with the imperishable, and the mortal with immortality. When the perishable has been clothed with the imperishable, and the mortal with immortality, then the saying that is written will come true. Death has been swallowed up in victory. Where, O death, is your victory? Where, O death, is your sting?"
Your body, this precious vessel that has carried you through your life, is the chrysalis. It has served you well, but it was never meant to be your final form. You are about to be changed. You are about to receive your wings. What does this feel like? Perhaps it feels like letting go, like a deep final exhalation of all that is weary, all that is painful. It is the shedding of a heavy coat you did not even realize you were wearing. Jesus gave us a beautiful glimpse of this transition. He was on the cross in his final moments of earthly agony. Beside him was a thief, a man at the end of a hard, broken life. And in his fear, the thief turned to Jesus and said, "Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom." And what did Jesus say? Did he say, "You must wait," or "You must atone"? No.
He gave him immediate, breathtaking assurance. From the heart of his own suffering, he offered pure grace. In Luke 23:43, he said, "Truly I say to you, today you will be with me in paradise." Today, not in some distant future, today. In the moment of transition from this life to the next, paradise awaits. And you will not be alone. You will be with Him. This is the threshold you are approaching. It is not a dark void. It is paradise. And the King of Paradise is waiting to welcome you personally.
So, what is this place? This paradise? This heaven? Human language fails us here. Our greatest artists and poets have only been able to offer faint echoes. The Bible itself uses metaphor and symbol because the reality is beyond our current comprehension. The Apostle Paul quotes the prophet Isaiah when he says in 1 Corinthians 2, verse 9, "What no eye has seen, nor ear heard, nor the heart of man imagined, what God has prepared for those who love Him." Let that sink in. Take the most beautiful thing you have ever seen, a sunset, a mountain range, the face of a newborn baby. Take the most beautiful sound you have ever heard, a symphony, the ocean, the laughter of someone you love. Take the greatest feeling of joy or peace you have ever known. Heaven is infinitely more beautiful, more joyful, more peaceful than that. It is beyond the capacity of your heart to even imagine. But the Scriptures do give us glimpses, and they are glorious. The book of Revelation, a vision of the end of all things and the beginning of all things, paints a stunning picture. It speaks of a place with no more pain. Revelation 21, verse 4. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and death shall be no more. Neither shall there be mourning, nor crying, nor pain any more, for the former things have passed away. Imagine that. No more pain. The ache in your body gone. The ache in your heart healed. Every tear you have ever cried wiped away by the hand of God Himself. The struggles of this world will seem like a half-remembered dream. It speaks of a place of stunning beauty, a city of pure light, a river of life clear as crystal, flowing from the throne of God. On either side of the river stands the tree of life, bearing fruit every month, and its leaves are for the healing of the nations. It speaks of a place of reunion. Think of those you have loved and lost, a parent, a child, a spouse, a friend. You have carried their memory in your heart for so long. The promise of heaven is the promise of reunion, not as ghostly spirits, but as whole, renewed, recognizable beings. You will see them again. You will laugh with them again. You will embrace them again. The love that connected you on earth will be the bond that connects you in eternity, perfected and purified.
But above all else, above the beauty and the peace and the reunions, is the ultimate promise of heaven, the beatific vision, the moment we were created for. You will see God, not as a blinding light or a terrifying power, but face to face. In this life, we see through a glass darkly. We grasp at faith. We feel His presence. But there we will see Him as He is. And in seeing Him, we will finally, completely know ourselves. We will see the love that conceived us, the grace that sustained us, and the glory that has been our destination all along. You will stand in the presence of pure, undiluted, infinite love, and you will not be judged. You will be welcomed. You will not be examined. You will be embraced. The Father will run to meet you just as in the story of the prodigal son. He will throw His arms around you and say, "My child was lost and is found, was dead and is alive again." This is not wishful thinking. This is the bedrock of our faith. This is the hope that has sustained saints and martyrs for 2,000 years. And it is your hope now. It is your reality, waiting just beyond the veil.
And now, for a moment, let me speak to you who are watching this beside your loved one, you who are holding their hand, you who are keeping vigil. Your journey is different, but your pain is just as deep. You are on the edge of a great grief. Your heart is breaking, and that is as it should be. Grief is the price we pay for great love. Do not be afraid of your sorrow. Jesus wept for His friend, and He weeps with you now. Matthew 5:4 says, "Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted." Your comfort will come. In waves, in moments, it will come. What you are witnessing is not a defeat. It is a victory. It is a graduation. Your loved one is completing their course. They have fought the good fight. They have finished the race. They have kept the faith. And now a crown of righteousness is waiting for them. The love you share does not end at this bedside. Love is not bound by time or space. It is an eternal current. You will carry their love, their memory, their legacy within you for the rest of your days. And the love you feel for them now, in this moment, is reaching them. It is part of the light that is guiding them home. When the time for grieving comes, grieve fully, but do not grieve as those who have no hope, for you have the greatest hope of all, the hope of reunion. This is not the last time you will see them. This is just goodbye for now. The separation is temporary. The reunion is eternal. Let them go in peace. Release them from their pain. Give them your blessing to complete this final, sacred journey. Your love is the last and most beautiful gift you can give them in this life, a lantern to light their way across the threshold. Tell them it's okay to go. Tell them you will be all right. Tell them you will see them again on that final shore where there are no more goodbyes.
And so, my dear friend, we are here. The journey is almost complete. The tapestry is woven. The storm has passed. The fear is gone, isn't it? In its place, there is a stillness, a quiet expectation, a peace that flows like a river. Do you feel it? The gentle pull, the current carrying you forward. Do not be afraid. There is nothing to fear. You are not leaving life. You are heading towards more life, abundant life, eternal life. You are not heading into darkness. You are heading into a light more brilliant than 1,000 suns. You are not alone. All the angels and saints, all those you have loved who went before you, are gathering on the shore to welcome you. Can you hear their song? And at the center of them all, with arms outstretched, is your Savior, your friend, your God. He has a smile on his face that contains all the love in the universe. He has been waiting for this moment since before time began. He is calling your name. Listen.
The last bonds are loosening. The final weight is lifting. The shore is so close now. Let go. Let go of the pain. Let go of the struggle. Let go of the fear. Fall forward into the arms of grace. Fall upward into the heart of love. This is not the end. This is the beginning. This is not goodbye. This is welcome home. Welcome home, beloved child of God. Welcome home.